What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul here again, coming at you with another video today. I just got done with my workout. It's about 1 o'clock here in the United States, and people ask me all the time, why is it that I come to the fields to work out, come in the middle of the day when it's hottest? I live in Florida, so it's the summertime. Why is it that I come to the fields at noon every single day and work out instead of going to a gym, instead of doing a different time of day? And the reason, simply to put it, is because it's harder. I personally hold a belief that, like, if something is easy in life, then I'm probably going the wrong direction. I have not seen one thing, and you guys can post below if you guys have, but I've not seen one thing that is like good for me in my life that comes easy. I've noticed it among whether it's like working out, whether it's spiritually, whether it's business, whether it's friendships. If something comes super easy, one, either it's not going to be that rewarding, or two, it's not good for me. I've just seemed to notice this trend. And so when I started making the decision to come work out at the fields, at noon every day, it was a conscious effort to make things harder on myself. And simply what I'm trying to do is just train my brain to embrace the hardship of it, to embrace the suckiness of it. And like I'm hoping what this does as I continue to do this is that it trains my brain in other areas too. When I'm wanting to stop or when I'm wanting to give up soon, it's a trigger to say, okay, if this is hard, I'm on the right path, keep going. Okay, because so often, like, listen to this. I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, talked about it. I think it was Arnold. He talked about it. He's like, it's those who can, and I'm going to paraphrase this, it's those who can do the last few reps when it starts to burn. He starts counting when it starts to burn. Because if you can work out all the way up to the burn, but then you stop right when it starts to burn, your muscle's not going to grow a whole lot. But if you can push through those 2 or 3 when it really starts to suck and when it really starts to burn and you're like, I want to stop. He's like, that's the difference in like getting that muscle growth versus just kind of staying relatively strong. He's like, that's the separation. And so what I'm doing here as well is, like, whenever I'm working out, I'm focusing, yes, I want to hit my rep count, but I'm also focusing on when does it start to burn now? Because if I've done the same workout many months in a row, or, and I'm not talking the exact same thing every single day, but, relatively speaking, well, the 10 pull-ups months ago is going to be a lot easier now than it was then. So maybe to get to my burn point, I have to do 15, or something like that. But the point of what I'm trying to say is, I'm now tracking to when things suck. I'm now tracking to when things burn. I'm now tracking, can I stand it when it is 90, 95 degrees outside, or even 100 degrees with, all this humidity that we have in Florida? Can I do that better? And can I embrace that more? And I'll tell you this funny thing. Earlier this week, I came up here, kids were up here, there was I guess a camp going on or something like that. And so I was like, oh, I can't work out there today. And so I had the option, I was like, okay, I can either go home or I can go to the gym. And so I said, you know what? I haven't been to the gym in a long time. And so I was like, okay, let's go to the gym. I went to the gym. I did my same workout that I do here, and I had so much energy left. And believe me, I did not go light. I did not go light on the stuff. Like, I was pouring sweat. But it's amazing the difference that it makes when you're working out. And right now I'm in the shade just because I finished up my workout and just recording this video. But it's crazy the difference that it makes when I worked out in the gym. And it just made me think about how much resistance my body has built up to being out here versus staying in AC, staying in a gym where everything's nice and calm, it's cool, I can rest a little bit more. Because even out here when I'm resting, it's hardly a rest because it's hot and you're like, ugh, this is awful. Point of this video, I'm saying all this stuff and you might be wondering, okay, I get it, maybe do hard things, but what's the point? Look, whenever things start to get hard in life, if your relationship with someone starts to get hard, if your workout starts to get hard, if you've been working on that business but things like don't seem to be taking off, if it's hard, keep going. In my opinion, that's my telltale sign in my brain now that I'm on the right path. I'm telling you, once you can start to do this in your own brain, like figure out, when it's hard, it doesn't mean give up. When it's hard, it means keep going. you guys will break through barriers that you didn't even know that you could. You guys will reach another level that you didn't even know existed within yourself, simply because you've rewired your brain to say, oh, this is hard, it must mean I'm going in the right direction. This is hard, it must mean I'm onto something. I'm telling you, you will find breakthroughs, you will have new levels in your life when you start to think like this, and when you say, oh crap, it's burning now. Oh crap, I've been writing this book for however long now. Oh crap, I've been reading now for this long. Dude, I've been working on this business for so long, nothing seems to be working. And don't get me wrong, don't misinterpret me for saying it's only hard work, because that's not true. There's definitely strategizing involved, because you can be working as hard as you want, but if you're going in the wrong direction, then you're going in the wrong direction. And that's where strategizing comes in. So understand that I'm not saying it's just hard work. But for most good things in life, what it seemed to be the case is to simply keep going when things are hard. Okay? So let me know if this video even made sense to you guys. I tried to explain it in the best way possible. Maybe I'll do another video on it sometime. But if this made sense to you guys, give it a thumbs up. Tell me your experiences below. So if you had one of the things where you might have given up on something when you were working on it, and you shouldn't have, and then someone else had the breakthrough and they were working on it, but you just gave up too early, tell me about that. On the flip side, tell me about the times when you guys have kept working and you guys have gone to the point beyond what you thought you could go, and then you hit that breakthrough. And lastly, if you think anyone could use this message, if you know someone who's just been going through like a lot of hardship, or like they've been grinding on something and they just don't seem to have a breakthrough yet, feel free to share this with them. And so I'll be posting videos like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So keep up with this. Mark the last post that I just made with Gary and I on the flight to the all-inclusive resort, Sandals Resort. And so, yeah, hope this video was good, and I hope that you guys took something from this one, and I will see you guys next time.